Koutou, Antonia, Burbidge. I am the head of climate and nature with SBC, and today I have with me Becky Lloyd from Generate Zero. How has your experience at COP been so far?
Oh, it's a real roller coaster. It's intense. It's really, sometimes it's really inspiring, and then other times it's really depressing. And yesterday I was quite, on a bit of a high, and today I'm feeling a little bit flatter. Because there's so much work to be done. So my sense yesterday was there was a lot of what I heard called optimism. Everyone knows what needs to be done. We just need to get on with it, get out the way. Let's just do it. Today it just all feels a little bit more challenging, and so it's real emotional roller coaster. And then there are other sort of emotional moments where you're really confronted with some of the communities that are really impacted by the worst effects of climate change. Some of the Pacific Islands, for instance, and you're really confronted, and that can be quite emotionally challenging.
Yeah, and we just went through this. I'll just turn the camera on, my terrible camera skills. We just went through these pollution domes, which gave us an experience of different cities in the world, and I think it's fair to say I'm struggling to breathe as a result of them. Then Becky, how did you find the pollution domes?
Yeah, they were pretty unpleasant. We were scammed. We were told by a lovely man to go through and then he'd meet us when we came out, but he didn't meet us, so we don't know where he went. The domes simulate the pollution levels in different locations. So there's London, was it New Delhi and Beijing, I think.
Yeah.
And there's a little screen telling you what activities you should and shouldn't do at various pollution levels. And yeah, fair to say you can't take your baby out in Beijing.
What insights have you got from being here?
Oh, there's loads, and I think it'll take a bit of reflection time to go in and think them through. I think on the one hand, I feel like all the conversations that we have in Aotearoa New Zealand are the right ones. Like, we know what the big issues are. We're actually leading in a number of areas, or certainly on par on a number of areas. We've got all the right frameworks. Like, we've got Climate Change Commission, we've got adaptation plan, we've got a reduction plan. We know what we've got. Legislation around climate-related disclosure. So we've got those sort of foundational components. The challenge is that how do you mobilise everybody? It's really hard. There's a cost of living challenge, crisis, whatever language you want to use, and inequities are really strong. We need a just transition. So it really makes you feel all of the challenges around it. I did hear someone yesterday say, in general, most of the technology is there for us to move to a low emissions economy and society, but it costs money. And so, how do we manage that transition? How do we finance that transition in a way that's fair to everybody? I mean, that continues to be our major challenge.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, and what will you be taking back to Aotearoa New Zealand?
Probably a bit of a cough after the pollution pods, sore feet, lots of ideas, lots of connections. I hope I'll be on the up end of the roller coaster at when I leave. When I get
optimism will be with you.
Optimism, and energy to really accelerate the progress. And working with Generate Zero, we are really focused on improving the accessibility, the speed, the quality of emissions measurement, and we just want to do that more and faster, and also take what we've got to the global stage. So, a bit of energy and enthusiasm and commitment, and hopefully some tangible partnerships out of here as well.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your time today. It's been wonderful talking with you.